All right, what's good, family? It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2. This is verse 10 right here. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom to the hopeful 144,000, Lord willing. I'm part of that grateful, glorious number. Giving all praise, Yahawashi. I'm going to do a part 2 later to this video, but I'm going to do a part 1. I'm going to tie this one right here. Yahawah Bahasham is going to heavily test our loyalty to him in these end times. And you Israelites need to understand that. I'm talking to you 2/3. All of us, actually, all of us. You know, Yahawah Bahasham is going to test our loyalty to him heavily. Heavily. What do you think he did to his son, Yahawashi? Even though Yahawashi was on a mission, his loyalty was being tested. What do you think he did with Peter? He tested Peter's loyalty. What do you think he did with Moses, with Noah? You know, John, Mark, Luke, Timothy. He tested their loyalty. Loyalty. We got to be loyal. It's easy to sit there and preach this thing, but then when you put into action, you got to actually show it. You got to be genuine about it. And the Lord knows if you genuine. The Lord knows if you for him. Because we about to be going through some shit that we ain't never seen. I already, saw on the news about that damn alligator Alcatraz thing. They're going to be sending our people over there. That's some slave stuff, man. And just like those brothers at GMS we were talking about, notice how they are only rounding up Negro, Spanish, and Native American Indians. They ain't rounding up nobody else. They ain't rounding up Moab, Japhet, Tarshish, Phut, Esau. They ain't rounding up none of them. They ain't rounding up none of these heathen nations. That's how you know this is captivity. This is how you know that the damn devil is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And Northern Kingdom, you finding out. You finding out the hard way. And trust me, Yahawashi, he ain't going to let up on y'all. Southern Kingdom, he going to do the same thing to y'all. It ain't just about Northern Kingdom. I know I keep getting on Northern Kingdom's ass, but Northern Kingdom need to fucking wake up. Southern Kingdom too, all of us. But it's just, our loyalty is going to be tested. So where is your mind at? We got things to go and think about. We got to examine our own selves. We got to make sure that we really about this, because that test is coming. That test is literally right there. The mark of the beast, Jacob's trouble. That test is literally like right there. Yahawashi literally just needs to touch that doorknob and just open it. And Jacob's trouble started, man. Jacob's trouble is going to start. I'm telling you. And yeah, a lot of our people, they ain't gonna make it. I'll just say that. Right here, this is James chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man that endured temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham, hath promised to them that love him. Loyalty. Loyalty. Same thing as loving. Because you're loyal to someone, because you love them, because you trust them. Yahawah Bahasham is going to be testing it. But just like that scripture says, it's just straightforward. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. We got to endure. That's the whole thing about walking with Yahawah Bahasham. We got to endure. You can't quit, man. Can't throw in that towel, man. It's just like running 40s back and forth, back and forth. Football practice, back and forth. Doing, frog hops and stuff. You got to keep on going, man. You can't throw that towel in. It's rough. But, hey, it got its benefits, And then being in this truth, if we endure all the way until the end, Lord willing, Yahawah Bahasham is with me, we get the kingdom. We get to be in Yahawashi's kingdom, man. Righteousness. We get a crown. We get to really experience life, man. I want to experience life. We can't experience life here, man, because we in spiritual jail. We're serving a punishment. And this devil already passed this BBB, this big, beautiful bill. All they got to do is just, the president just pretty much just has to sign it. And then it's going into law. And that thing is not going to be looking good. It's not going to be looking good, man. And that's going to be another step to getting civil war going, Jacob's trouble. People are on edge, man. People are popping. But you going to see people just fucking losing they fucking mind, man. I know I'm cursing a lot, but we are about to see this real time. People are going to be losing their effing mind. So we got to make sure that we mentally, emotionally, spiritually right with Yahawah Bahasham, and that we about this. Because we only going to get one chance. That when that RFID chip becomes mandatory, it ain't going to be no second chance. It's going to be one chance. We're going to have to endure every test that Yahawah Bahasham throws at us. We going through stuff now. A lot of us are struggling with bills. Shoot, I'm struggling. I'm not going to sit here in front. I'm struggling, but you know what? I'm going to still worship Yahawah Bahasham. I'm going to still worship Yahawah Bahasham no matter what. Because he's always taking care of me. I'm grateful to be in this truth preaching. Because he could have just left me out there. And I could be dumbed down like these 2/3. But you know what? He put the spirit on me. And I'm making use of it. Make use of your talents, man. But yeah, Yahawah's kingdom. Lord willing. Get to have a family, many wives, eat good food, clean air. We get to breathe clean air, have fresh water, fresh everything. And then be in the presence of Yahawah Bahasham. And then not only that, we're going to have immortal bodies. So we ain't going to be getting sick, experiencing nightmares and having pain and you know, feeling all these different, you know, things, man. It's just going to be just righteousness, man. Everything's going to be back to its rightful state. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to finish it off with Psalms chapter 56, verse 11 here. And Yahawah Bahasham have I put my trust. I will not be afraid of what man can do unto me. And there's another scripture in Luke. I think it says, fear not him that can kill the body, but fear him that can both kill both body and soul in hell. Yeah, that's why we can't be afraid of Salakia. We cannot be afraid of Esau Edom. Yeah, because what can these mortal people do to us, man? Nothing. They can't do anything. All they can do is just touch us. I mean, yeah, they could delete us. But guess what? They don't have that decision to say, okay, you know, this spirit here, I'm going to have mercy on them. And in this spirit, I'm not going to have mercy on them. They don't have that right to be doing it. And then two, Yahawah Bahasham created these devils. He put these devils over us. So we got to keep that in mind. Yeah, we over here dealing with them. And trust me, I hate Esau Edom. But I always remind my own self too. Yahawah Bahasham created them. And he said in the scriptures that he's going to destroy all of them. He's going to destroy that whole lineage of Esau Edom. He said they're going to be exterminated. And that is written. So what are we to be afraid of? We got Yahawah Bahasham. Yahawah Bahasham is listening to the Israelites now. He's not listening to these heathen nations. We need to be crying out to Yahawah Bahasham, giving thanks to Yahawah Bahasham. Yahawah Bahasham shall always be in our thoughts. Now, I'm not saying don't have fun, you know, but we should be, you know, putting Yahawah Bahasham at the forefront of everything. And I know that we ain't perfect. I'm not perfect either. We just got to do everything that we can to the best of our ability. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to bring this out. I'm going to bring a part 2 out to this. Yahawah Bahasham is going to heavily test our loyalty to him. Giving all praise, Bahasham, and I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.